It's me, Gilda Wabbit, the future liberals want, and here we are for Wabbit Wednesdays with Q&A. So here I am, ready to answer your questions. I just downloaded them all I screenshot them and downloaded them all onto my computer from my Instagram. My first question, I'm gonna look to the left, which is where my left, your right, I guess, which is where my computer is. Jillian Amanda, that's Jillicious_4 on Twitter, says, "You have fantastic legs, super jealous. Any tips?" Thank you very much. My tips, I guess, would be to live off of McDonald's and not exercise, because that's what I do. I pay a lot of money for a gym membership that I don't use. So, yeah, go to the gym and do squats. I don't know. My legs are just genetic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Ashucat, ASHUCAT on Instagram, Ashucat asks, "What do you think of cisgendered women doing drag or quote-unquote faux queens?" Well, I think that's totally fine. I think that's welcome. I don't even call them faux queens. I just call them drag queens because they're fucking drag queens. Drag is about taking gender and exploring it, turning it on its head, making fun of masculinity, making fun of femininity, finding a new gender, creating your own gender on the spectrum. So if you're a cisgendered woman and you want to do drag and you fancy yourself, you know, making fun of the feminine gender, doing what I do in drag and fucking with femininity and fucking with the patriarchy, then please do, and feel free to call yourself a drag queen. You're not faux queens, you're not fake drag queens, you're real drag queens. Jessica Haley 253 on Instagram asks, "Who inspires you the most?" This is a fabulous question, and I'm inspired by lots of women. I used to be very, very heavily inspired by Marilyn Monroe and Jackie Kennedy, Jackie Onassis, which you can see if you look back into my Instagram when like all I wore was brown hair and blonde hair, and I was just like constantly pulling Marilyn and Jackie looks because they're stunning. Right now I've been doing a lot of research on Shirley MacLaine and Lucille Ball, both of whom are like really silly and also sexy, like beautiful and stunning, but like goofballs. And that's what I really think that I am, is like a big old sexy goofball. You know what I mean? I'm a big old sexy goofball. So they're who inspire me at the moment. I actually stole this eyebrow shape from Lucille Ball. I was looking at pictures of her and I was like, I want those eyebrows on my face. Please and thank you. Mrs._Pixie_BEE asks, "Do you make your own outfits?" I make some of my own outfits. I do. I recently started sewing thanks to a friend of mine, Gloria Swansong, or if you are looking for their costume oeuvre, you can look up Daniel Tyler Matthews. They are a brilliant costume designer. They are fabulous. I actually commissioned a costume from them, so that should be coming soon. But they've taught me how to sew as well, and so I've started sewing my own costumes. In the picture of me on the subway platform, that costume I actually made myself. It was the very first costume I ever made, and it went internet famous. It went viral, which I thought was so cool. So yeah, sometimes I make my own costumes. Sometimes I make my own costumes, and I think that's really fun. Netsue, Netsue on Instagram says, "Your skin looks flawless in and out of makeup. What is your skincare routine?" Facetune. No, it's really true. When I post pictures of myself on Instagram out of makeup, I use a lot of Facetune because I don't have very beautiful skin. I'm a little self-conscious about it. In drag and makeup, I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight Primer and the Kat Von D Foundation in medium 52, and the coverage is stunning. It's like wonderful for me, so that's what I use. But I will tell you my skincare routine, even though I don't think I have really great skin. So I wash my makeup off every evening with Pond's cold cream, and then I use a non-alcohol based toner for sensitive skin, Witch Hazel is what I'm using right now, to tone my face, and then I put almond oil on my face to re-moisturize after the toner. And I do that after putting makeup on, every time I put makeup on. And when I am about to put makeup on, I almost do the same thing. So I wash my face with African black soap, which is great. It's wonderful. It's really good for acne. I shave. Then I tone my face with witch hazel. I put almond oil on. And then I put the Lock-It Featherweight primer on. And then I start doing makeup. And that's what I did today, just a little bit ago. So I could look like this beautiful, stunning creature before you. Yes, hello, hi. Mwah. So that's my skincare routine, Netsu. Colonization, I guess might be how it's pronounced. Colonization, I'm gonna go with that. On Instagram, asks, how did you learn to do your incredible eye makeup? And I really just followed a lot of YouTube tutorials and tried a bunch of trial and error, you know? That's really a great way to learn how to do drag, is trial and error over and over and over again. But I followed a lot of YouTube tutorials. Miss Fame does really great makeup tutorials. Another drag queen named Sugar Love does good makeup tutorials. Lucy Garlands, I started following her after I had been doing my makeup for a while, but she's amazing. You can follow her on YouTube and Instagram now. They do amazing makeup tutorials. And then non-drag queens like Nikki Tutorials, great makeup tutorials, fabulous. Who else does great makeup tutorials? Patrick Starr does good makeup tutorials. Wayne Goss. Jackie Aina, especially if you have dark skin, a lot of the products she uses you can use, and she has really great makeup tutorials. Yeah, I learned from YouTube. YouTube taught me everything. YouTube taught me hair, YouTube taught me makeup. YouTube taught me essentially everything but how to sing and perform, because I have a degree for that. Yay! Oh, this is a good one. Snapstation_photos on Instagram. Snapstation_photos on Instagram asks. I'm sniffly from the weather. Asks, what's your biggest fear? Well, after seeing Get Out, my biggest fear is white people. No. My biggest fear, I'm really afraid of enclosed spaces. I have a little bit of claustrophobia. So, like, I won't go spelunking. I'm probably never going to explore the caverns in France. What do you call it? The crypts? No. I don't like enclosed spaces very much. I get really self-conscious. I get really scared of not being able to escape. And guys, I think that's the last of the questions for today. That's the last of the questions that I've received. Thanks everybody for commenting on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for asking your wonderful questions. If you have any more, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them for you. Does my hair look okay? I know you can see this lace. I don't know how to get rid of that yet. I'm a bad drag queen. Anyway, my name's Gilda Wabbit. I hope to be back with more content for you next Wednesday for Wabbit Wednesday. I'll talk to you then. Bye!